Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. And, you know, just on time, as I promised. Professionalism in 2023, nothing but professionalism. I'm totally lost. I can't find... They've taken me green dots away, so I'm really struggling to find all the rules. And I was late. Oh, I found it. I was late because I was making a coffee, and it's all been a nightmare. He's already asked if they're ready. For qualifying. It's 10 minutes qualifying on hard tyres, I know that much. And here we go, I found a brief. I'll just read you the brief. Read then. Qualifying is racing hard tyres only. You must pit twice within the race for the racing soft tyre. And that's it. It's an hour, 60-minute race. I'm guessing it's going to be... It's a certain amount of time qualifying. And they're in the Suzuki Group 4 car, and we've started qualifying now. High professional. I promise, it'll be better next time. I got caught out. So, I was eating dinner. Skyjack said, good evening, sir. Ensign Hewitt in the chat saying, good evening. And Bandit saying, good evening. So now we get to have a good look at these cars. Right, I'll try. I'm in info. Rules and regulations is really what I should be wanting to aim at. So we'll get you caught up. Hey, it didn't put me in the car. Why can't it do that for the race? So here we have Lax. Have I still got the... Oh, hang on. It's a championship race. No, not that. It's a championship race, so we'll get the nicknames off and just use their proper. So we've got Snore. It's still Lax, I think. 1AX. So, I don't know what he wants to be called. Snore. And Jim. Yes, it's the little Suzuki Group 4 Swift car. I've heard it is... I think I have taken it for a spin. It is fun. I took it around El Sachi, the little test one. It was awesome. But it's a fun little car to drive. They're all on Racing Hard, so I imagine not so much fun at the moment. Majid? And I think Snore and Majid have raced in just a normal race, but I think this is their first championship here at the VRC. So welcome, boys, welcome. Welcome aboard. So Bazza, look at that, that's shiny and bright and patriotic all at the same time. I love it. You've ticked every box there. And I did notice it said Dead Bull rather than Red Bull. So well done, Baz. Hey, I thought I took the nicknames off. Has Bazza changed his whole personal ID? My God, look at that. I feel like I might have added to that. Who else calls you Bazza, eh? Everyone, probably. Mama Homesick in the chat saying, evening thingy, are you okay? I am good, thank you very much. I'm looking forward to some new racing on a new platform, GT7. Here we go. Let's see how this works out. So they're going to qualify. I'm not sure. It's either going to be 10 minutes or 12 minutes. Here, let me see. I can't see it. No. I'm being really... Oh, qualifying's 10 minutes. I found it. So now they're starting to put in their times. Racer Brown, top of the pack, in a lovely McLaren run Swift there. So nice. Good stuff, eh? Good stuff. Homesick Aliens, second fastest. He's in the yellow this evening. Yellow Mellow. They call me Mr. Is it? Mr. Yellow. Telecom. My God, it's good to talk. It is definitely good to talk. Beautiful, I like it. It's nostalgic, that. You youngsters wouldn't even know what British Telecom was. Or is. It's BT. They're still around. What am I talking about? Jimbo. Lovely looking Swift. And he's third fastest so far. 3/10 off of the Alien. We're at Autopolis, shorts. So, Racer Brown going faster again. There's Jim. Takes car 66 around its paces to cross the line. He's still third at the moment and remains that way. Oh, he must have lost a bit of time there. Ensign Newart's up to fourth in the Airfix sponsored Suzuki. And he doesn't go any faster. We're 4 minutes into qualifying, and Majid, fifth fastest so far. He's only 900ths. Look at the times though, he's 6,000ths of a second off of Ensign Ewart. Oh, and it's 4/10 up to Jimbo, but this one, it's 900ths off his own time. He just needs to find a little whisker out there, and he can jump Ensign Ewart. Cracking little sponsorship there, Champion, lovely livery. Got a t-shirt with Champion on it. I love it. I think it's great. So Racer Brown again going faster, confounding the rest of the pack. Snorlax has just put a time in. He's 2/10 behind Majid, but Majid didn't find that extra bit of time he needed. He stays in fifth with Snorlax in sixth. Lovely monster, eh? I know someone will like your car. And Bandit's just posted a time. Bazza as well moves up the order into sixth place. He's driving with a little his tootsie hurts, his little finger hurts. He hurt his little finger today, so he might be struggling. Might be struggling a bit. I think he was a bit more dramatic than that, but I think he's just giving it a little. He's just got a little ouch, little ouchie. He'll be all right. So Bazza, sixth fastest so far with Snorlax seventh, Bandit eighth, but it's so close. 1.5 seconds off of the top man there though, Racer Brown, reeling off one fastest lap after another. He's only a 10th ahead of the Alien though. The Alien could find himself on pole here. So homesick Alien then. He's just coming around that final corner. Heading towards the line. We haven't seen any of his sectors, but it's not any faster. Maybe this one. This is the one. Bandit going into the pits. He doesn't feel like there's any more speed in the car. He's taking it into the pits. Oh no, he's come out of the pits again. So just fancied a drive through of the pit lane. Let's get on board with Homesick. Get a feel of this track, shall we? Get a feel of Autopolis Shorts. The Bunce is in the chat. He says evening all. Here we go, long right-hander into left-hand. Lovely section of roads. Left, right, left, left, right. Bazza should love that. Very regimented. Long corner. Really going to hurt the tyres, I think, in the race. And then into the left-hander. It's a bit like a go-kart track, really, isn't it? And then going up the hill to the right. Flooring it all the way. Heavy on the brakes for the hairpin coming up. Oh, he's gone out wide there, but it's to pull back in to get a lovely line for that. That was a deliberate out wide in tight move there. Snorlax has gone faster, 7th, and Homesick Gaming didn't find anything more in the Suzuki Swift on that lap. Right, how do I get out of it? No, it's not that. That changes car. Give me a second. Shoot, forgotten. You telling me I can bring up people's cars now, but it doesn't tell you the bloody name of anything. Oh, there you go. We should have sat on passenger. I forgot about that view. Oh my word. Yeah, it'll get better. I'll get more used to the game. So what's that? That brings up there. I mean, it's not much good because it doesn't tell me the car, but that's new. I'm sure we couldn't do that before. Press the button and it comes up. Bazza. that button does that. That one doesn't do anything either. Okay, just familiarising myself. So at the moment, the running order is Racer Brown is the fastest man out there by just under 0.2 of a second from Homesick Alien, who is joining him on the front row in the BT Swift. Jimbo is your third on the grid so far. We're 9 minutes, so this next lap is more than likely their final run. And Jim doesn't go any faster that lap, but he's third at the moment, sitting pretty ahead of Ensign Ewart, who is just crossing. Hey, do you get their nickname? Big Dan. Oh, so I don't even have to have their proper names up, because you can just press that button and it tells you their nickname. Whoa, Barry going wild there, but Majid, look at that. Was he already? Yeah, he was in fifth. He was chasing it. Spazza's got ahead of Snorlax, and we saw that, so it's all good. So Majid, or URL Max, URL I would guess is Ultimate Racing League, the Ultimate Racing League. So Majid, fifth fastest so far, with Bazza sitting pretty in sixth. Like I said, now the time is ticking over. This will be all their last runs. Can the Baz find his way ahead of Majid and possibly Ensign? So the final lap counter has come up. There's people, there's loads have crossed the line. Not Racer Brown though. That's one of them. Homesick's done then. Second, Jim's just about to cross the line. Stays third. Ensign Ewart is coming up to the line. He stays fourth. Oh God, someone else was crossing the line. Bazza. He stays in sixth. Majid is done. He's in fifth. Snorlax is done. He's in seventh. And Bandit is done, and he's in eighth. Great M&M car. Lovely livery. So, Racer Brown, starting this new season, is your pole sitter. God, it's got a long countdown, hasn't it? Everyone's finished. Have they started racing? Is that one of those glitches? Oh, I tell you, I don't trust. I have trust issues with GT7. I really do. I reckon they're racing. Look, something's gone on. No, they're not. I just have no trust with this game whatsoever. So, in the chat, Pat saying, hiya, just popping in before my race starts. Good luck, Pat. He's racing in some other league. I couldn't tell you what, though. The names of what's going on? I'm having issues. No, I don't want that one. I want that one. Oh my God, what's going on? What's this? Getting a right great parade lap. I love it. Is this like, why is this happening? Has it crashed? Are they racing? Are you there? Anyone? No, because if they are racing that, they don't want to see that coming up. So I don't know what's going on here. It doesn't look good to me that we're going to be able to watch the race. Maybe I'll come out of the actual room. This is probably going to screw things up, but okay. And then we'll go back in, and they'll probably be on their second lap or something by now. And this will be another fun little extra that you get with GT7. Here we go. Let's have a look. What's the crack, Jack? So, Bunting says, still a minute remaining. Ensign saying, no, it takes this long. Okay, oops. Oh, there you go. I got in there just in time. Racer Brown saying it's timing down for some reason. Mama Homesick saying Homesick not racing on his stream at the moment. Skyjacker saying it's the long countdown, but one of the things I was talking about in admin chat. Okay. And 11 seconds, says Racer Brown. Right, yeah, that was weird. I don't know why. Though. I didn't see a countdown. I kept seeing it was still counting 11:56, but I didn't see a countdown. Right, 6 seconds till the final starts. I don't think it's going to let me watch because I've left, hasn't it? Hasn't come up as spectate. Please come up as spectate. I have trust issues. This game and me, we're not starting off great, are we? It's just not happening for us. Sorry, GT7. I'll try and be more forgiving or understanding of your issues. And it's going to put me in car. Of course it is. So I've got to leave anyway and then go back. Hey, I'm getting good at that. Got in there before they even started. And let's go. Here at all top. It ruins the beginning. I can't get all buzzed up about it. So here they go. They're racing down to the first corner. Heavy braking into that corner, and it's Racer Brown ahead of Homesick Alien, but Homesick Alien is on his tail. He's going for the inside now. Oh, let's have a good camera angle, please. And yes, so Homesick Alien looking for the inside late break, and he's nearly there, half a car's length, but Racer Brown holds his steel, and man, has he got some steel, because he's still there in the lead. Ensign Hewitt has had a jump up into third. He's got ahead of the Jim. Majid is fifth, ahead of Snorlax. So Bandit Old Bazza has had a drop from Grace, and Racer Brown still leads the race ahead of Homesick Alien, with Ensign Hewitt in hot pursuit. But he's gone wide there. That's going to give Jimbo a great run on the Airfix Swift up to the heaven. But Jimbo's going to be on the wrong side of him unless he can switch over to the inside. But no, maybe he's thinking he's going to go around the wall of death. No, cut him. Or he's just going to wait for the straight and get a tow, which would be the sensible thing to do. Someone's into the pits. Now that is not a rule. I'm sure they have to do a minimum of 5 laps. So I'm not sure if Snorlax has read the rules proper there. I think in the rules it does say a minimum of 5 laps on the tyres. It does. So here we go. I'll read you something. So Homesick Alien is in second. Ensign Hewitt, though, under pressure from Jim in third. Jimbo in fourth. And he is really pushing Ensign to the limit. Majid in fifth, with Bandit now in sixth. Bazza in seventh. And yes, Snorlax has gone in and put softs on, which I believe could be a penalty. Here we go. What is SEC? SEC is a brand new championship using a one make of car. We'll be using the in-game Group 4 Suzuki Swift. It will be a 6-week championship where drivers will need to use the option tyre twice within a race for a maximum of 5 laps. So strategy and timing will be key at every track, with places not being known until all have done their 2 mandatory pit stops. Oh, places would not be known until. But, so mandatory tyre. No, he says the option tyre maximum. Need to use the option tyre twice within a race for a maximum of 5. I'll read that as that's the soft tyre then. So he's not done wrong coming in and changing that tyre. But the tyre wear might be bad. That's why everyone else... Let's just go roll with this, shall we? Because maybe the hard tyre will be the tyre to be on, because the softs maybe will go off quick. Let's have a look, see if we can see any... Tyre wear is only ×1, so no. I'm not getting a good grasp of the rules, I'm afraid, people out there. I'm not sure if that just means that they have to do at least 5 laps on the soft. If that is the option tyre. You'll need to use the option tyre twice within a race for a maximum of 5 laps. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's on. So at the moment, Racer Brown's in the lead, 2.5 seconds. Homesick Alien is setting chase, but times the gap's building. Ensign Hewitt is still under immense pressure from Jimbo. We'll sit next to Jimbo. He's got a lovely helmet. So Jimbo then is looking for the inside here. Let's get out of the car, you thing. He's under the braking. He's up the inside. Has he got the move done? Signed, sealed, delivered. Thank you very much. Ensign Hewitt, says Jim, he's through, and that was clean, man. That was so sweet. And Majid's seen how it's done. Ensign Hewitt's got to go straight on the defence. Can't go on the attack yet for Jim to try and get that position back, because Majid is all over him and like a rash. And then we've got Bazza on the case as well. Bandit's dropped off a little bit, 3.3. But let's get back to this battle here with Ensign Hewitt, Majid and Bazza. Jimbo has managed to pull himself a little breathing space there away from Ensign Hewitt. And it's spaced out a little bit. Only pulled away for a second. But they've spaced themselves out more than they was. And Majid does look eager to get by Ensign Hewitt. And they get up to a heavy braking zone. They also don't want to back each other into the shadow realm. Ooh, Majid had a little slide mid-corner there. Bazza's got right on his case. And Bazza could be up for... No, he's a little too far back. Get closer at the end of the straight, but I don't think he's going to get any moves done. So Bandit, ooh, he's going to look like he's going into the pits. He does not like the hard tyre. Snorlax, he's gone fastest of all, 12.7 on those soft tyres. Again, a 12.6, so Bandit maybe fancies that's the way to go himself. Has it got full damage as well? Because that damage hasn't worn off yet. Racer Brown, meanwhile, leads the way. 2.6 seconds with Homesick Alien in second. Jimbo's got him... No, he was past Ensign Hewitt, sorry. But they're losing the battle with those front two as they pull away. And Jimbo, the best of the rest, with Ensign Hewitt chasing him down. Majid's lost a bit of ground to Ensign Hewitt. He's going wide again. I think the hard tyres, and Bazza's followed him out there. He thought, is that line faster? I'm not sure. I'll try it. He's only 3/10 though on Majid. He's going to go for the move on the Dane. I don't think he's got that one committed enough, and Majid still rules the roost there in 5th place, keeping the Belgian Bullet behind. Snorlax is up a position with a Bandit pitting to go onto the soft tyre, but it is lap 5, so maybe that was correct. I'm not sure. I imagine it was probably the next lap. We'll see them all come rushing in. We'll see. But Racer Brown at the moment holding a 2.5 second in his McLaren Swift. And he's doing a cracking little job out there with Homesick Alien, keeping chase. And it could be about fuel here, but no, Homesick's burnt a little bit more fuel than Racer Brown has. And if Racer Brown wants us to believe he's only done 52 miles in that Swift, he's bought a new Swift, so we can't tell how many miles he's done. It's underneath the fuel, and it tells you how many miles the car's done. So Homesick's done 229. Jim's done 141. 119 for Ensign. 86 for Majid. 81 for the Baz. 89 for Snorlax. And Bandit 127 miles on their clock. So Racer Brown 2.3 seconds ahead of Homesick Alien. Jim has pulled himself out a small lead on Ensign Hewitt, and they have dropped Majid, but Bazza hasn't. Bazza up for a place here in a lovely Aston Martin helmet. Snorlax has gone in again. That's interesting. That's weird. That's more than interesting. It's bizarre. So I'm not sure. His tyres look fine. I don't know what's going on there. I honestly don't know. He's gone back onto hards. You don't have to go back onto... Maybe he did. Maybe he just... I'm not sure. We're on lap 7. Racer Brown is 2.7 seconds in the lead now. Homesick Alien. I thought I could hear talking in my headphones. Must have been like some sound effects from the game. I thought Skyjacker was trying to talk to me, tried to communicate to me. So, Racer Brown 3 seconds ahead of Homesick Alien. Jimbo is in 3rd, and he's 1.7 seconds ahead of Ensign Hewitt. Let's have a look how fuel is then. So Racer Brown, he's got a fair whack of fuel in there. He's all right. He's getting purples. Homesick Alien, He's a little less fuel than Racer Brown. So Racer Brown, but I think Racer Brown does like to go through those corners in a higher gear. God knows how he carries the speed, but he does. Jimbo. Similar fuel to Home Alien there for the Jimbo. And comfortably pulling away from Ensign Newitt. 13.7 seconds is his best lap. Ensign Newitt doing 14.2 his last time around. And similar fuel for them as well. So Racer Brown at the moment, out of the top four, has got a good amount of fuel on. This is a 60-minute race and we're only 10 minutes in. Majid is still feeling the pressure from the Belgium. The ballsy Belgium all up in... he's going for the inside line on Majid. I went totally the wrong way there. But Majid holds ground and stays ahead of Bazza, and Bazza will be getting frustrated behind there. He knows he's probably got a little bit more pace in the car than Majid and wants to unlock it. Bandit at the moment 7th place, 24 seconds behind this battle, but he has had a pit stop. But these guys, I think they're playing the long game. They're going to use these racing hards, use this fuel wisely, and then, but they've still got to get 2 pit stops in for 5 laps on them soft tyres. Is it a minimum? A maximum? Oh, twice within a race for a maximum of 5 laps. So they can't do any more than 5 laps. I get it. Oh, so Majid, Snorlax, sorry, has come in and got that soft run out of the way for 5 laps. That's so weird. It might make it interesting. I'm not saying it's wrong. It confused me. And now I'm thinking that's going to really throw up a few things. So Bandit now, he's on a 5-lap run on the soft tyres. I'm with you now. That's why Snorlax has gone back to the hards. He wants to do a long run before he comes in for another. So really, it's like a 5-lap boost. But you probably can't gain what you've lost in the pit stop anyway. So Racer Brown. I didn't get that rule, sorry. It took me a while. Only 11.5 minutes to get there. So yeah, it didn't matter with Snorlax pitting because they've just got to do a maximum of 5 laps at some point. 5 laps on 2 occasions on the soft tyre. There you go. It's clever. 13.0 from Racer Brown, but he's done that on the hard tyres. Snorlax on the soft tyres doing a 12.6. It's not seem to. I suppose when they all pit for their 5 laps is really going to be sort of when it kicks out. And I mean, Snorlax not far behind Bandit at the moment, but Bandit's on those racing softs, and he has been 4 laps on the racing softs. So he's probably got 1 more lap to go. Racer Brown decides it's his turn to have a go with the soft tyre. And Homesick Alien takes over the lead. And yeah, I don't think fuel might come in, but if they're doing 2 pit stops, they're gonna fuel up. Homesick Alien mowing the lawn a little here at Autopolis. 5 seconds ahead of Jim, and he has lost Ensign. Ensign is a distant memory, and Baz has finally done it. Oh, if only I had a replay option. But Bazza has finally got himself past Majid. And they've got Racer Brown. Oh, traffic couldn't have come at a worse time if he can't clear these. And we're just getting to a quite wiggly part of the track. It's going to be difficult to get a move done. And Racer Brown, he might have to be patient here and just wait. He doesn't want to lose time. He's gone up the inside. Made a bit of contact there with Majid. Majid's coming back though. He's got the inside, and Racer Brown's shown him it's okay to just shove your car up the inside there, but no, Majid doesn't have the grip, and Racer Brown is up a position. And now he's chasing down the Biz. And Racer Brown on the case, but they're just about coming onto the straight, but soft or hard tyres, that doesn't make any difference. And Racer Brown he will in the first corner though, because Racer Brown will be able to brake a lot later. So Racer Brown then clears the traffic, but that's still 1 lap. He was behind that traffic. That's not helped him. 21.7. That's not the sort of lap times you want to do when you're coming out of the pit lane. And he's going to have lost a bit of ground there to the boys ahead of him. That's not helped. I imagine if you're Homesick Alien then, the idea is just stay out until everyone pits so no one gets in your way. You don't get caught up in the other traffic. But then I suppose everyone's pitted so you'll just fall out in the traffic. I'm not sure. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't understand the strategy very well. I've only just grasped that what the strategy is or what the rules are. Trying to work out a strategy is impossible. But I know that was not helpful on his outlap. It's not what Racer Brown... He was only sort of 2.5 seconds ahead of the Alien, and he's probably lost that on the outlap. So if Homesick Alien can have a nice clean run, he's got a chance of jumping Racer Brown. Problem is, he doesn't want to end up behind Bazza and Majid like Racer Brown was. Snorlax, 25 seconds off of Majid, 14 seconds ahead of Bandit. And this must be Bandit's last lap on the soft tyres. He must have to go in. To change them back to a set of hard. Sorry, I was having a sip of me coffee. Homesick Alien leads, but he has not pitted yet for the mandatory 2 pit stops they must make in this 60-minute race. It's down to 45 minutes now. And yes, he's... oh yeah, there is talking along that bit. It wasn't Skyjacker trying to get in touch with me. Telepathically. So Ensign Hewitt, he's in second. Why would he be in second when Jimbo's a damage? Oh, it's not even a pit stop. Jimbo's picked up some damage there. Majid and Baz having a huge race. No, Baz is off. Oh, I hope oh no. So Bazza having an off there. Majid up into 5th place, chasing down Jim, who's got a little issue, or had a little issue, and he's not got one now. And Ensign Hewitt has just been overtaken by Racer Brown. And I suppose this is the moment when Homesick Alien has to ask the question, do I pit or not? Or does he let Racer Brown do his 4-5 laps and pit again? I don't know. I can't work out a good strategy. I can't work out. We'll find out by the end of this race what works best. But if you're in Homesick Alien's position at the moment, you've got Racer Brown chasing you down, but you know he's only got 5 laps and he has to take those tyres off, if I've read the rules right. But Bandit's still going round on the softs. Has he pitted and put another set of softs on? It looks like he's pitted and put another set of softs on. So Bandit doing all his pit stops in the early part of the race, and I guess he's going to put some hards on and try and run till the end. Would be my shout. Yeah, that 1:26 was his pit stop, I assume. And he did a 21 after it. So yeah, sorry, I missed it, but Bandit, he's doubled up his stint of softs. Homesick Alien has not yet used a set of softs. Racer Brown is 4 laps in to his run on the softs. 5, this 1, 2, 3, he's on his 4th. No, 5th. No, yeah, he's on his 5th. This must be his last one, because that 1:21 wasn't the pit stop. 4, yes, this is his 5th lap. He might have to pit at the end of this one. Homesick Alien, he's just sitting there, just watching how it all unfolds. Ensign Hewitt as well. Bandit in, yeah, there you go. He's done his 2 stints. He's going to go back to the hard tyre and just crack on. Baz has dropped behind Snorlax because he's pitted, he's put his softs on. He is now commencing his 5 laps on the softs. Snorlax back onto the hards. He's done 1 stint of softs. Majid in 5th. He has not used a set of softs yet, nor has Jim. Ensign Hewitt hasn't either, and Racer Brown back into the pits to get rid of those soft tyres, and Homesick Alien still sitting there, and now Homesick Alien will get a good idea of what is what. Ensign Hewitt 11.5 seconds behind the Alien now. There's not much to race ahead of him, but he has got Jim, who has shown he's a little faster this evening than Enseneur. So Enseneur is going to be under the cost very soon. 1.6 seconds apart. And Jim's last lap was a 13.8. Enseneur's 14.5. Looks like Enseneur is struggling with those tyres. No, it's about the same, similar wear. But Jimbo has got it. He's got the bit between his teeth and he's going for it. I saw earlier there was a red bit. Is it just saying, where are you? Yeah, it was a message to me saying, hey, where are you? A message to you, Ruby. A message to you. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, Guesty. Guesty got back at 8:15. How annoying is that for him? They would have just finished qualifying. Buddy. So Jim did a 1:14.0 last. Enseneur a 14.6. Racer Brown's come out of the pits. Back on a set of hard tyres. 4.5 seconds behind Majid. Majid yet to use the softs. Well, the top four have yet to pit. Racer Brown has used one set of softs. Bazza is on a soft run at the moment. And Snorlax on the hard tyre. He's done a run of softs, and Bandit has done both runs of softs. And we are guessing he is just going to run that car to the end and hope everyone pits around him. If he can maintain a good pace, could work out for him. Although, wow, can you see that? Is that the leaders behind him? No. Who was behind him? It's them two. Jim and Majid. Yeah, that's Bandit just off in the distance. So Bandit is a lap down, essentially, on Homesick-Alien and Enseneur with those two pit stops. Enseneur is in trouble now, and Jim, sorry. Enseneur must have had a mistake, because Jim is all up. He wasn't just now, was he? We saw him in the background. I'm confused. I don't know where Bandit is in the middle of all this. Bandit's there. No, they're nowhere near him. I don't know who I saw in the background of Bandit. No one. That's not Bandit. Bandit's gone. Oh. What? Down to 7 then. 22 minutes in. And a Homesick-Alien yet to pit. So it's Jim and Enseneur we've seen getting a bit racy with each other. And at the moment, Enseneur doing just enough to stay ahead. He did that 15.8, didn't he? Oh no, it was the last lap, 15.0, 14.4, but Jim doing a 14.7 last time around, but 13.9 before that. Homesick-Alien trying to do every lap as a qualifying lap to maintain a pace ahead of Racer Brown, who is now catching up Majid. Majid did a 14.7 last time around. Racer Brown doing a 14.2. Bazza on his soft run. He's been doing some lovely 13s and 12s. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is his last lap on these tyres. And Snorlax will be loving that, because that is just going to promote him with a pit stop there. Yeah, Bazza will be behind Snorlax. And the Homesick-Alien has got to pick his moment, hasn't he? How long is the pace? About 6 minutes, I suppose. A stint on softs with pit stops. So yeah, you can't leave it too late in the race. You've got to have time to do your maximum 5 laps or it's a penalty. And Snorlax there, he can see the Baz. And he knows the Baz has got to pit soon. Well, at the end of this lap, if Snorlax is counting, which will promote Snorlax ahead of the Baz. Racer Brown has done one of his stints. Like I said, he's just catching up with Majid. 13.5 last time around. 15-1 from Majid. On board with Mr. Brown. He's still got the old Jensen button helmet. Thought he was changing that in the new year. Sure, he mentioned he's going to have a change in the new year with his helmet. So Racer Brown then chasing down in the Suzuki Swift. Coming up to 24.5 minutes into this race. He's going for the move early doors. Get out of the car, you. And Racer Brown then looking for a way by. And oh, listen to that squeal as they try and destroy the tyres around the corner. And URL Max, I believe that is his name. Here we go. URL Max, his nickname. Holding ground ahead, and Racer Brown then goes up the inside. Job done, and Racer Brown says, thank you very much. I'm here all week. Try the wheel. And Majid getting a lovely tow. Can he come back in the first corner? On board. Hey, Majid, you should ask Binko to design you a helmet. He does lovely designs. That probably is a design. I thought that was just your basic off-the-shelf helmet. But he said, no, I've designed that. So Majid then, seeing Racer Brown swan off into the distance. Distance? Doesn't sound right. Distance. It does. When will these pit? When will these guys pit then? Homesick Alien. And Racer Brown is 24.5 seconds off of Homesick Alien, which isn't too bad with 2 pit stops. Homesick Alien, maybe he's waiting for the second half of the race to use his soft tyre, his option tyre up. Ensign New at 14.1 seconds, holding Jim off nicely, but you feel Jim's got the pace. And we'll stick with this battle. So we chase after Jim, Ensign, sorry. Oh my gosh. I thought Bandit was going to write something because his name came up as typing, but he must have decided not. So, Jim, I thought he was going to come up with like blooming GT7, blooming dodgy lobbies. Jim. 1.2 seconds behind Ensign, trying to find a bit of pace in that Suzuki Swift. Ensign Hewitt seems to have pulled a bit of ground out now. It looked like Ensign Hewitt was on the back foot, but he's found a bit of pace. 14.4, and Jim doing a 14.9. Racer Brown 8 seconds behind them. He's doing 13s all the way. Bish bash bosh. What's the Alien doing? 14. He's did a 13.9. He's kind of he's had a couple of tricky laps the last couple of laps. 13.9, 14.3, 13.9, 14.5. The Alien is usually very consistent. Ensign Hewitt, mid-14s for the last few laps since the 1:15 tragedy we don't talk about on lap 17. And he's got Jim keeping him honest all the way. And Racer Brown already doing one stint of his softs in 4th place, 3.7 seconds ahead of Majid now, whom is 16 seconds. Easy. What's going on? He's double stinting it as well. Bazza is double stinting the soft tyres like we saw Bandit do. Bazza, it saves you a pit stop. In all fairness, it does, doesn't it? It's clever. It's very clever. It's one pit stop less, surely. Because Racer Brown's going to have to come... Hang on, let me work this out. So Bazza comes in, puts softs on, comes in, puts softs on. He'll come in and put hards on. That's 3 pit stops, isn't it? Pits for softs. Pits for softs. Yeah, Racer Brown's going to do the same. I thought they were saving themselves a pit stop somehow, but they're not. Don't worry. The complexities of my mind after a long day at work is hard to describe, but yeah, it's not safe on any pit stops. I thought there was something clever. I thought there must be a reason to do a double stint, but I don't think it really does. It doesn't save you a pit stop. Still do the same amount of pit stops, so I'm talking gash. Bazza going for a double stint on those soft tyres. Majid yet to use any soft tyres. Racer Brown has done one stint of the soft tyres. And Jimbo caught Ensign up again. And these two just keep finding each other on track. It's delicious. It's delectable. It's delightful. It's desirable. And Ensign Ewer then going out wide, going for that good entry into the corner. Daring Jim to go up the inside of him. Doesn't try and defend. Oh, but he's on the dirt. He's gone too hard in that one. And Jim's up alongside him. This is a dangerous place to be side by side. Coming into this next corner, but it's all right. Jim's made the decisive move. And he is through. Car 66 in second place. Ensign Hewitt is eating dust. Racer Brown. 5.5 seconds. See, they might be costing each other, these two, at the moment, with their racing antiques. Slowing each other up a little bit, giving Racer Brown half an chance. Although he was way ahead of them before he made his pit stops, so you would assume when these guys make their pit stops, Racer Brown will be back ahead of them. Really, the fight with Racer Brown is Homesick Alien, and that is these two, I think they're going to copy each other. I think when one pits, the other's going to pit. They're not going to give each other a chance to swaddle things around. Now, Homesick Alien took a chance when he saw Racer Brown drop into the pits. He could have done the same thing and similar, just shadowed Racer Brown to keep racing with him and keeping track of whereabouts in the race he is. But he's opted to stay out. We're over halfway now. Over halfway. And yeah, half the field haven't even used a set of soft tyres yet. With Homesick Alien opting to stay on the hards for most of this race. I think the fuel's good because we're over halfway and the fuel's only at a halfway point. So I don't think they'll even need to top up fuel on that one. Jimbo pulling away from Ensign Hewitt now. So Ensign Hewitt, he might be feeling those tyres. It might be time for Ensign to pull the trigger on one of those soft runs. Racer Brown catching him up. Racer Brown. You got to rev his name. He's got such high RPM. Baz has stopped twice. He's done his two soft. Oh, hasn't he? No. 1, 2. No, he's all right. He's all right. He's on 1, 2, 3. He's on his fourth lap. He's still got another. Does seem like a lot, doesn't it? But according to that, if his pit stop was. No, I think he's only on his fourth lap. He's got one more lap to do on the softs. Then he'll be going on to the hards. Majid's gone in. He's gone in to get some soft tyres. Baz is on his last run. He's done a double stint of softs as Baz. He stopped once for softs. Stopped again for another set of softs. So he's done two 5 stints in a row. Snorlax on those hard tyres. He's waiting for this race to come back to him. He's already done one stint on the softs. He's still got one more stint to do. Majid is on his first stint. It's put him out just behind Snorlax, and he's gonna have to get past Snorlax to have a chance at the Baz. And Racer Brown has pitted and put in one set of softs. He's definitely catching Ensign and Jim. Jim now up to a second ahead of Ensign. And Homesick Alien out there is yet to put any softs on his car either. So we can do a run through if you would like. Homesick Alien is leading this race, but he has not pitted. And in this race, they must pit to put on a set of softs for a maximum of 5 laps. Twice in the race. And Homesick Alien is yet to do it with only 25 minutes, just over, to go. He's running out of time. He wants to get it done. Racer Brown's got ahead of Ensign. We missed it. We should have stayed with Racer Brown, shouldn't we? He was catching them up quite fast. Ensign Ewerts, though, I think his tyres might be pretty much gone. Well, they aren't. We know in GT7 they can run those tyres all the way down to the bottom of the white, but it does look like Jimbo is getting some extra pace out of his Swift. And Ensign's struggling with it at the moment with a 15.8, 14.9. 14.4, he's lost a position on this one, a 15.6. They're not stellar laps, you can say. With Jimbo, another 14.7 as well. And Racer Brown, his race today is with the Alien. And Bazza, now I think he's on his final lap of the softs. Oh, hang on, let me work this out. Something's gone wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think Baz has gone 1 lap over. Oh no! Steward's inquiry. I think Baz might have gone 1 lap over his allowed 5 laps. 5, 6. He's counting 6 to me on those softs. Majid. He's already got it past Snorlax, but Snorlax will just say, yeah, all right, I'll see you in a minute when you pit to put the hards back on. So Snorlax has done 1 stint on the softs. Majid is on his stint on the softs at the moment. Bazza has done double stint of softs, but he's exceeded the 5 lap thing, I believe. I don't like to cast, I don't want to be wrong, but it counts to me like he's gone over that. He's going into the pits now. No, he's not going to the pits now. Oh wow. Let's hope Belgium never have to come to protect England, and let's hope we don't need to use their forces. Ensign Ewart is in 4th. Behind Racer Brown, who's done, he's put on a set of softs, done 5 laps, taken them off and put back on the hard tyre. Why wouldn't Bazza knows it's 5 laps? Because he only did 5 laps on the other set of softs. Or did he not pit? Oh, is that what Skyjacker means? This is his only stint on the softs. He hasn't read the rules properly. That is a lot of wear, I suppose, for just 6 or 7 laps. And tyre wears on times 2. What's it say on the side of that? Skin dread? Slipknot or skin dread. I can't read it properly. He's driving too fast. So yeah, Bazza, you're only meant to do 5 laps on those softs, mate. I'm guessing that what we thought was a pit stop on lap 21 might have just been an off or something. Who knows? Majid in. Why? He's only done 2 laps on them. Oh, this is just freaking me out. I don't know what's going on. I suppose at maximum, maybe Majid doesn't like the softs. Maybe he wants to go back to the hard tyre. He doesn't have to do 5 laps. He won't get penalised for not doing 5 laps. Oh man, this is freaking me out because I can't guess what's going on. Racer Brown definitely is catching up Homesick Alien, so tyre wear is a big deal. Homesick Alien doing a 17.2 last time out. Did a 120 on lap 27. So you can't say Racer Brown's not pushing, because we very rarely see him make mistakes. And it looks like he's made a couple on this run. Racer Brown catching him up. He's caught Jim and got past him. We didn't see that. That's my fault. I apologise. So Jimbo hunting down Racer Brown. He's not. He's just getting away from Ensign, who's 3.5 seconds. You know, Ensign, you've dropped into the 15s, but this is probably the time to pull the trigger on that. On the soft tyre. He wants to end the race on the soft tyre, doesn't he? But yeah, I would have gone in. You've obviously lost pace there, my friend. Why drive around doing 15s, early 15s, I grant you, but you're losing time to Jim. Time you could have gone in and put the softs on for 5 laps. Look at me acting like I know how the strategy works when I've spent the last 40 minutes trying to work out what the rules are. What are the rules? Ooh, what are the rules? So, yes, it looks like Ensign is struggling with his tyre wear, and he still hasn't pitted. Jimbo is flying. He just doesn't want to pit, because why would he? He's got a good pace going on at the moment. And Homesick Alien has not pitted. But the rest of the field have used a set of softs. Bazza is abusing a set of softs. Jesus, Baz, what's going on? Thinks he's off to Tesco. He's forgot. Oh, well, no, I suppose they have Aldi, don't they, a little over there. But thinks he's off shopping. He's forgot to go into the pits. Snorlax then. We saw Majid. He went... Oh, he's going to do a double stint. What did he go into the pits for? Oh, it's confusing. Racer Brown, your rules hurt my head. I can't work out what everyone's doing and why they're doing it. So imagine, we saw him come into the pits and he's put softs on again. So he's doing a double stint of softs, but he didn't even do the full 5 laps on the softs in the first place. Weird. Homesick Alien, 2.7 seconds. I bet he can't believe Racer Brown's caught him back up after a pit stop, 5 laps on softs, a pit stop, and he's back in his rear view mirror. Oh, dearie me. I wonder what the time penalty is for not doing it. If it's only a minute, and this is devious, I know. If it's only a 60-second penalty for not using the soft tyres, you would get a better position just to not pitting, because you'd get a 2-minute penalty, but you'd be penalised more than 2 minutes pitting 3 times. No, because it's only 22 seconds, isn't it? They're doing like a 1:22 when they pit. He hasn't pitted recently. Someone pitted. 26, so yeah, they're not really losing any time. About 10 seconds, so no. Yeah, taking a 2-minute hit would be a lot worse than actually making the pit stops. So Homesick Alien, he really is leaving it till the last minute. We've got 18 minutes left of the race. Racer Brown hasn't done his second stint of softs. It's just, we'll get this first race out of the way and then I'll know. It's just because I think I've grasped the rule. But until the rule is happened in front of my very eyes, I don't trust the rule. So, no. My brain's melting out my ear hole. I've probably read it all wrong and ruined this race for you guys because I don't know what I'm talking about. It's not nice not knowing what to talk about. So, Homesick Alien then, he's leading the race by 1.5 seconds. Racer Brown has caught him up. His hard tyres are a lot fresher, and it does seem with Ensign Newitt losing time and Homesick Alien having a couple of shady laps that it is an effect. You can lose something through those tyres. Inconsistency, definitely, through the tyre wear. Racer Brown nearly catching up with the Alien to retake the lead. And Homesick Alien hasn't even pitted to use the soft tyre yet. And he's got to do it twice. Jimbo, he's not pitted either. Oh man, come on guys. And nor has Ensign Newitt, because they're all teasing me. My God. And Baz is probably still on the softs, isn't he? He's still on the softs. See, Barry, you're making... You, with you staying on the softs for half the race when I've read that there's only a maximum of 5 laps has confused me. Majid, staying on the tyres for only 2 laps, or 3, has confused me. He's done... This should be his 5th lap, this stint. He only used them for 3 laps before, I think. His pit stop. He went on the softs, 3 laps, came in, put softs on again. Homesick Alien then is being caught by Racer Brown. And yeah, Homesick Alien just doesn't have the pace on those old hard tyres to do anything about Racer Brown. He's going to try and break the toe. He's going very defensive, but I don't think Racer Brown needs it. And now Homesick Alien wants to go back out on the racing line, but Racer Brown's already occupying that space. Occupied. And Racer Brown, lovely move around the outside. Beautiful stuff there, Homesick Alien. Did the best he could. He's still there. No, he's not. He's tucked in behind now. And Racer Brown retakes the lead of the race. He's yet to do one... He's got one more stint on the soft tyres to do. Homesick Alien with 2 stints on the soft tyres to do. Unbelievable. Jimbo hasn't done any stints on the soft yet. He's almost 4.7 seconds. Oh, now Ensign Hewitt suddenly found more pace. What's going on? He dropped into the 15s for a while there, but he's back into the mid-14s. He's back on pace again, but he's lost a bit of time to Jim ahead of him. Whoa, that line doesn't help. But he's back on track and safe. Bazza, still on soft tyres. What are you doing, Bazza, man? Someone send him a rule book or glasses. Snorlax. So Racer Brown is come in to do his 2nd stint. Homesick Alien still not interested in those soft tyres yet. And we've got 14 minutes left of this race. Well, less than 14 minutes. 13 minutes and 45 seconds. Less than that now. Jimbo. Ensign Hewitt. And now Racer Brown back out on the soft tyre. And Bazza not far behind him with his soft tyres that he shouldn't be on. Get him off. Get in the pits. Get back on the hards. I'm sure he... Oh, I don't know what's going on with him. Snorlax on those hard tyres. And Majid... Oh, has he gone mad with his tyres? Oh, my God. I don't know. I don't know what the rules are. I'll give up. Because Majid now, he's done... This is his 6th lap on those soft tyres. So, Racer Brown did 5 laps on him, okay? He's put them back on again. We'll see. If he does 5 laps and comes in, then we'll say that's what you're meant to do. And everyone else has gone cray-cray. Or just haven't read the rules. Or didn't understand the rules, like I didn't for the first 11 minutes of the race. And then understood the rules. Snorlax did it right, in all fairness. Majid kind of did it right, and then didn't do it right. All up in the wall. Homesick Alien hasn't done it at all yet, nor has Jim or Ensign. Racer Brown 3.5 seconds behind Ensign Hewitt. I wonder if he feels the way I'm feeling, just as confused, thinking, why isn't it always starting to get dark? I forgot we got that function. Hey, look at that. Fancy pants. Hey, I wonder if it's going to be dark by the end. I forgot time moves on. There is some benefits to this game then. So Majid has come in now, but I think he's gone a lap too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I suppose, and 7 this one. I bet you he's going to try and argue that he didn't do the full 3, but I don't think that's the way it works, my friend. I think that in all fairness, it's 5 laps. And Homesick Alien is coming in now. He's going to double it, is he? Is he going to double it? And so does Jimbo. Jimbo doing like I said. Homesick probably should have done. Jim's fighting with Homesick. He fancies his chances. Look, only 4.6 seconds behind. Now Ensign Hewitt comes in as Racer Brown goes back in the lead. And he's taken the fastest lap because he's a banger. And racer Homesick Alien back out on the softs, with Jim following him out. Did anyone top up with fuel? I don't know, I couldn't tell. Ensign Ewart then, he's out on the softs for 5 laps. Bazza, how long did you use those softs for? He's put softs on again. Bazza! Bloody Belgium. That's what his new nickname is, Bloody Belgium. Snorlax then, he's still got a stint to do. Wow, that got dark really quick, didn't it? I said, oh, it's starting to get dark, and now it's dark. So Snorlax, still a stint to do, but he's used his fuel. We want to top up a bit, and now Majid, he's waiting for Snorlax to pit, and Bazza, you're going to get huge penalties, brother. So a Racer Brown then, oh, I don't know, unless I'm wrong, because I could be wrong. Right, in the chat, Pat saying 5 lap minimum stints was the rules, I believe. Pat saying with 2 mandatory stops for mediums, wasn't it? No, you didn't read the rules. You've read different race rules, I think. Pat saying, has Majid got mirrored numbers on the right side of his car? Who? Mirrored numbers? I don't know. How would I know? I can't see anything. It's too dark now. Mirrored. It's too dark to tell. Is there a light part of the track? Right, I am going to read it again, okay? I'm going to read it out loud. You guys make of it what you will. I think it's what I said. Maximum of 5 laps on the softs. So, Swift Endurance Cup is a brand new championship using 1 make of car. We will be using the in-game Group 4 Suzuki Swift. It will be a 6-week championship where drivers will need to use the option tyre twice within a race for a maximum of 5 laps. So strategy and timing will be key at every track, with places not being known until all have done their 2 mandatory pit stops. It's a maximum, I think. They're not allowed to do more than 5. But Racer Brown at the moment, what's he on? He's third. He's on the 4th lap with those softs. Homesick Alien, a 13-1. Ooh, and a 21-8. Wasn't a great outlap for Homesick. Same with Jim as well. Not a great outlap. Taking them a while to acclimatise to the soft tyre, but it might be also cold. So they've pitted at night time, and the tyres not as fast as when the other guys used them. Baz has just decided to do the rest of the race on soft tyres, I think. Snorlax still got a stint to do on the softs. Majid, he's done 10 laps on soft tyres, but not all at the same time. And there goes someone into the pits. Whom would that be? It is Racer Brown. Has he done his 5 laps then? Oh, his outlap was a 120 as well, sorry. So that would have been his 5th lap, yes. Homesick Alien, just starting his 3rd lap. No, 4th lap. I keep that outlap. It's really freaky that they... Of course the outlap's slower because they're coming out of the pits. Didn't put them out until after the first corner, didn't it? No, it is down the first stroke. I'm surprised it's that slow, the outlap. So Homesick Alien is leading this race. He's in the middle of his first 5 laps on the soft tyre. And his 4th lap with them. Oh, that Telecom. A British Telecom pops at night time, Homesick. You'll be pleased to know. Jimbo. He's chasing that alien down. He fancies that position. Fuel's flashing on Jimbo, but I think it can last a while. And Racer Brown then, he's topped up with fuel and he's put the hards back on. He's just ahead of Ensign, who's on the soft tyre now. Bazza, who I think is going to find himself behind Snorlax and Majid, although Majid will be picking up a penalty, I assume, as well. Snorlax still to do his final 5 laps on the soft tyre. And we've got 7 minutes left. He's running out of time. He wants to actually make... Well, he might make it at the end of this lap because his fuel's looking quite tough. Homesick Alien then. This is his 5th lap on those soft tyres, so it'll be Jim's 5th lap as well. These two will probably be ducking into the pits, and I guess putting softs on again, and hoping those softs, and hoping there's 5 laps left of the race. Oh, lipping out, I've just seen. We've done 44 laps of Autopolis. Skyjacker's dream. And Ensign Ewart also on his final run on this stint of softs, but they've got to do two stints on the softs. Racer Brown is going to be easily in the lead when this all shakes out. He's 10 seconds behind the Alien, and we know you lose that in about a pit stop. And Homesick's got to make 2 more of them. Ensign Ewart and Bazza totally got it wrong. Totally got it wrong. Snorlax, he hasn't pitted yet. So there they go. Homesick Alien, Jim, and you'll see Ensign as well drop in. And I suppose they're gathering there's going to be 5 more laps left of this race. I think it's going to be tight. Yeah, it'll be 5 because it doesn't matter to cross the line before the end on it. So Baz has gone up to 2nd place. No, he hasn't. Yeah, he has. Baz is in 2nd. Homesick Alien and Jimbo all out on the soft tyre. And Ensign Ewart as well. Snorlax does come in for that last run on his softs. And Majid. That's how they saved a pit stop. They can cross the line. Very clever. Very clever, but I don't think it's not gained them much, has it? Not on Racer Brown, at least. But yeah, I can see what they're coming from. They've done it at the end there, and they've saved themselves a pit stop from going back onto the hard tyre. Interesting. Snorlax back out of the pits on his soft tyre, and he's 16 seconds ahead of Majid. Majid's probably thinking, wow, it's because he saved himself a pit stop, my friend, by doing the 5 laps on the softs at the end there. Beautiful stuff. Clever boy. Clever boy. So Racer Brown then leads this race. Bazza is out of position, I'm afraid, because he didn't use Google Translate. He probably read the rules in English. Homesick Alien on that last stint of softs. Can he catch him up? He's 10 seconds. 10 seconds in 5 laps is just a big ask. 13 twos is Racer Brown managing, and Homesick was doing 12 sevens on the soft tyre, so very much unlikely that the Alien can catch up Racer Brown. But I see where Homesick Alien's going with that, and Jim and Ensign Ewart. Very clever. Very clever. Snorlax as well, realising he can save a pit stop by doing the final 5 laps on the soft tyre. Majid only 8 seconds behind Snorlax, but Snorlax on the softer tyre will be able to go faster. Racer Brown then, 7.6 second lead on Bazza. Bazza did a 12.4 last time around. 13.2 from Racer Brown, this time 13.1. Unbelievable pace Racer Brown's produced on those hard tyres. Bazza crosses the line. 12.7. Nice. Homesick Alien a 12.0. Now that's more like it, isn't it, eh? Watch out, Mr. Brown. He fancies it. He's pulled 4 tenths in, but we've got 2 minutes left of racing. I don't want to... Yeah, I'm 3, 4, 5. Thing is, can you imagine getting caught out and you've got to come into the pits to change your tyres on the final lap or something if you go too fast? Oh, here we go. Pat saying, I was half right at least. I remembered there was 2 stops. Pat also saying, and I spotted Majid's number when he was in the pits. Oh, right. Yeah, I can't tell on the road. It's too dark. Oh, yeah, bless. How's he done that? How's he? I don't know. See, all I do is duplicate on the other side. Pat, you'll have to put your arm around him. Although he URL I guessed was Ultimate Racing League, so I wondered if he raced elsewhere. So Race Brown is 7.9 seconds ahead of the Baz here. We're into the last minute of the race. He's probably going to cross the line before that minute runs out. Bazza chasing him down. He's opted for the yellow lights, which means you can't see buggery at night time. Let's have a look. It's not that bad, is it? Although I would prefer white. Look at that, white ones. Gleaming. But Bazza's gone for the mellow lights, and Homesick Alien now only less than a second behind the Baz, and he's looking like he's up for this one. 1, 2, 3, fourth lap on these tyres. He's got to cross that line. He's got to cross that line before the timer runs out, or he's... Hang on, let me count up. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is his fourth lap. He needs to do another lap, or he's going to be outside the rules. Where's it? It's run out. He can't do it. Oh no, they're all going to get penalties. Racer Brown isn't, but Bazza finishes in second. I think he's going to get a penalty. Homesick Alien, I think, is going to get a penalty. Jim, I think, is going to get a penalty. Ensign Newer, you're all bad boys. You were clever, but not that clever. Snorlax, also again, only 4 laps. Oh yeah, well, I suppose they can do less than 5, didn't they? So yeah, Basil will get a penalty. He didn't read the rules properly. Homesick Alien, take a boo, my son. I think that goes up to second. Jim, I reckon you'll be in third. Yeah, you don't have to do 5. It's a maximum of 5. So yeah, they're fine. They're fine. They're not going to get penalties at all. Snorlax finishes. He's fine. And Majid, I think they'll be looking at your usage of the soft tyres. You and Bazza might be having a fight there for the last spot. And Racer Brown elegantly bringing it around the final corner to take a win. And me and you need to have a chat about wacky rules. As Majid comes around the final corner also. Finishes in 7th. Possibly there might be someone put down behind him, I'm not sure. So that was the race. Racer Brown, a fantastic first place, provisionally a great second for Bazza, but we think he's going to pick up a penalty. Homesick Alien, possibly second, but at the moment in third, so take a boo, my son. Jimbo in 4th, but could be third, so take a boo just in case, my son. Ensign Newitt in 5th, but could be 4th. Snorlax 6th, could be 5th. Majid 7th. And that was Suzuki Swift. I hope you are all as thoroughly confused as I am. Bazza says damn. So, hang on. Shadow Rider says, good evening, Thingy. Yeah, hello, Shadow Rider. I'm confused.com. Pat saying he should have used the depth setting and pushed the number through from the left side rather than duplicate it over. I've always duplicated it over. Ensign, it's a maximum 5, not minimum. Yeah, no, that's what I got. Ensign saying, I'm a good boy and have read the rule book. Bazza saying, damn. And Gaming saying, Majid here. I don't deserve a penalty. No penalties, please. I could not know, lol. Bazza saying, broken pinky's almost fallen off. Oh, he's gone for the sympathy vote. Bazza's like, oh, you like my bloody cat when I'm telling it off for being on the side and it starts like holding its paw up. Like, look, I've got a poorly paw. And there you go, Racer Brown takes the win. Majid, don't worry, man. It's all right. It doesn't matter. It's not like a penalty isn't nothing horrible. We're not going to take you out and flog you or anything. It's just, you know, it's to just drive home the rules. I think you I don't know. What the hell? Oh, it was good fun. It was good fun, if not confusing for me anyway. Patrick. Oh, no, it won't be a penalty for your number, bro. No, I think you didn't do... You did... I think you were on the softs too long, but the Racer Brown will look at the things. Skyjack is saying, ask Baz what his New Year's resolution is. Not moaning about his finger. Get what? Reading the rules. Don't tell me he said he was going to start reading the rules. Never. Majid says, Patrick, Racer Brown told me my car was okay. Yeah, it's fine, man. It's fine. Yeah, don't worry. Don't stress. Ensign Hewitt saying, couldn't get the pace of Jim tonight. He was quick. Too much understeer that I couldn't kill off. Bazza with sad faces crying because of his finger. Majid saying, my car was okay when I sent to Racer Brown. No, it's not the number. It's just Pat noticed. No, it was the tyres I was talking about. You'd only get a penalty because I think you were on the soft tyres for too long on your second stint. You did like 3 and 7, and it's meant to be 5 and 5. Majid, your car's fine, man. Don't worry about it. That gaming, that's fine then. Might just have been seeing things. And Majid saying, yes, thanks for the race, everyone. Bazza saying, enlighten me, Skyjacker. What his New Year's resolution was to read the rules. Okay, everyone. The rules are, for next race, you can only use your soft tyres for 5 laps. And you've got to do that twice in 60 minutes. Gee, great race, mate. Oh, Jim's having a little rub it in there. Bazza, get to the back of the pack, mate. You did screw up. And Skyjack saying, lols. Mama Home 6 saying, thanks, thingy. All very confusing, but you got there in the end. I did, didn't I? And Skyjack saying, 5 laps each. Yep, 5 laps on each stint. Anyway, that was it. I'll tell you what, next week we are going to be racing at Brands Hatch, and we know what we know what to expect. We know what to expect now, won't we? We'll speak in chat. Hopefully it was okay. Who, me? You talking to me? I'm just joking. I just didn't get the rules straight away. I got there in the end. I worked it out. Right then. So that was us here. Is there anything I do? I've forgotten everything I do. I don't do this anymore, hardly. Feels like forever since I've done it. The last one was really bad as well. I've got really bad at this streaming, larky, guys. I'm so sorry. I used to be good at it on sport. It's 7. I can't do it anymore. Ensign News saying, thanks, Thingy, for comms tonight. Racer Brown saying, I hope you was confused. I was very confused. Maggie saying, the idea is nice. We need more guys only. And Skyjack saying, what's up next? It's Brands Hatch. GP. And then Road Atlanta. Then Spa-Francorchamps. Take them half an hour to get round there, wouldn't it? Interlagos. And then Mount Panorama. That's the only reason Homescaling's in here, I bet. I bet he's thinking, I'll have a bit of Mount Panorama. Right, I was your broadcaster and your commentator, T. Nainel. Thank you for joining us here at the Virtual Racers Club. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Yee! Because I want to get sent one of those pictures, although I wouldn't get it. Talaran would get it. Shut up, cat. I want to get one of those fancy YouTube pictures. But Talaran would get it, so don't hit like or subscribe. It doesn't make no difference to me. No, hit like and subscribe. It's good for my ego. Any information you need to know, if you're watching us on YouTube, just click the About, and it'll tell you our Discord, it'll tell you our website, it tells you what colour underwear I'm wearing, it tells you my address, it's got everything there. And that's everything. Peace and love. Peace and love. You will ride eternal, shiny and chrome.